okay, we can eat bread again. Passover's over, but you know what's not over? Anti-Semitism, baseless hatred against the Jewish people, and it's history's like repeating itself. And we have to stand up for what's right in these times. It's shameful. It's shocking. Avi Libkin, he's the founder of the Bible Block Party in Israel. He speaks. He came to the Galilee and spoke and stuff. He's always predicted that one day Jewish people would have to come and make Aliyah to the Promised Land, to Israel, and a mass Aliyah of American Jewish people would begin to happen. It even says it in Zechariah 12. The Bible prophecy predicts that all nations will come against Jerusalem, and then the Messiah would come and intervene and rescue us. Doesn't it seem like things are happening in that direction? Can you believe it? Calls for violence and hatred, like what we saw on Columbia University in New York. Like you see in the different places, it's unveiled, unmasked anti-Semitism. It's racist hatred. They're not dealing with facts. They're not dealing with facts at all on the ground. And Israel's Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, he talked about this, and he said, hey, there may be a tragic turn of events where suddenly our greatest ally, the United States, will no longer be a safe haven. And he says, it's almost like, it feels like Hitler Youth sometimes, what I'm seeing. And he said, look what happened in German universities in the 1930s. He's making a comparison there. And he says it's unconscionable, and it has to be stopped. And we gotta say, this is not based on facts. Death to Israel, death to America, death to the Jews. That is wrong. And it tells us there's something, which we're on the cusp of something happening. For thousands of years, and Passover is past. Yes, we're able to eat bread again. But what's not past is this same hatred. Thousands of years, we the Jewish people have fought for our existence. And you know what? And in our Seder, we talked about, we have an interesting thing called Vehisha Amda. Vehisha Amda is in the middle of the Seder. There's this part where we say a short passage from the Haggadah, which is our book. I don't know if you joined us for Passover. I hope you did. And we got lots more holidays. Every national holiday, every biblical holiday of Israel, we will have a live event. We do it. And it's amazing on the eve of the holiday at 6 p.m. Next one, Pentecost. That's right. We're going to have Shavuot. It's going to be beautiful. And so here's what it is. As we read this Vehisha Amda, and it says here, it's a passage, and it talks about God's promise to rescue us from exile and to free us. It says, in every generation, they will rise up to destroy us, but the Holy One, blessed be He, saves us from their hand. Even today, during this spiritual warfare, during this physical warfare, since October 7th, after the massacre that happened and so on, I just want to encourage us to be strong, to stand up, talk to our senators, talk to our congressmen, talk to our people, and stand up and say, hey, we will not put up with our friends being lied about, and we don't want history to repeat itself like what happened in Nazi Germany. So let the lesson of history stand strong. We have one home. That home is Israel. Aliyah Returns Dinner is here to help Jewish people return. Thank you for joining us and standing with the work here before it's too late. It's time to come home. This is our home, and Jews and Christians are working together to make this happen. Remember, those heroes, I was just in the Friends of Zion Museum that I love very much. Again, I bring all my groups there. But I was there and I saw people like Lord Shaftesbury, people like Ord Wingate, people like Queen Victoria, Prime Minister Benjamin Disraeli, hopeful people like that, like even what's his name that did the visas, and all kinds of heroes like people like the Ten Boom family and many others today who are making a stand for democracy, for freedom, for the true peace. We must stand with Israel, and every wicked one will be put to shame. The Lord is our deliverer, my goodness, my fortress, my high tower, my deliverer, my shield. He is who I trust in. He subdues the wicked. Are you enjoying counting the Omer count? 50 days, all the way up till Pentecost, Shavuot. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu v'tzivanu al sfirat ha'omer. Blessed are you, Lord our God, King of the universe, who sanctified us and commanded us concerning counting the Omer. Yom Yom HaShvi'i LeSfirat HaOmer. Today is day 7 of the Omer count.